guys, it's Katie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here on my YouTube channel, I like to do wood signs, DIYs, and thrift flips. And today is a random thrift flip. Those are very few and far between on my channel, but I do love doing them and I love sharing them with you guys. So if this is something that you like to see occasionally, let me know in the comments down below. So there haven't been a lot of garage sales in our area this summer, but there have been a few, and some of them have been really good. And I found some really awesome finds in the last couple of weeks. One major thing that has been something I have been wanting to actually build, and now today I'm not gonna have to build it, but I am gonna flip it for you today. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the things that I've picked up, let you know what I'm doing with them, and then I'm gonna flip a couple of items in today's video. All right, so stay tuned. Don't get freaked out by Dan back there, but he hangs out in our garage and he freaks us all out when we come to the window to shut the lights off at night. So anyway, so let me show you guys a few of the things that I picked up. One was this cute little, like, I don't know, lantern bird cage type thing. I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I want to paint it. It is metal. I kind of think that like a white distressed look would be perfect on here with some florals that you could change out for the holidays. So I think that's probably something that I am gonna do, maybe with some fall, like little mini pumpkins and some greenery would be super cute in there. I also picked up 4 of these sofa legs. And it was super funny because right before I picked these up, I saw someone's pictures in a Facebook group and I was like, now that would be really cool, but I don't have those sofa legs. Like I was thinking, well, like somebody said, hey, they go to the dumps and they pull the legs off of the sofas that are in the dumps. Well, I found these. The only thing is it's got this little metal piece that won't come out. So I'm probably gonna have my son cut it off because that kind of stuff freaks me out. But I got 4 of these and I do have some ideas for them, so stay tuned for that. That's not going to be in today's video, unfortunately. Obviously, every time I find paperback books, I am picking them up. I just have this one from this haul, but at one of the garage sales, I got a whole box of them, and I think I showed that in a behind the scenes video that I did earlier this summer. And then of course I always pick up jars. Now this one was already spray painted, but I will probably distress it a different color. And I think I'm going to pair up some of these for a second thrift flip video. I'm just showing you guys the fun stuff today, but the 2 projects that I'm going to be working on today are not any of this stuff. And then I got this. I mean, this is a cheapo wood sign that probably came from China. And I just thought it was super cute with the clip. I'm probably gonna take that off there and maybe not do too much else to it. But I do think it's a cute sign. I don't think I paid very much for it. And then as a crafter, I thought these were super cute. These are Martha Stewart. There's 10 canvas banner things in there. So those will also be awesome. And then anytime I find little wire baskets like this, I pick these up. I probably won't do anything with this. I will probably just use that for storage in the craft room. So I did find a couple of antique things, and a little side note here, I'm gonna put a link down in the description box below. Earlier this summer, one of my other main goals of things that I really wanted to get done this summer was to get our cabin cleaned out. We have a little cabin that my grandparents built on our property, and we were using it kind of as storage for a bunch of junk, which is one reason why we had a garage sale this last weekend and it was a huge flop, but that's a story for another day. But anyway, a few years ago, my dad did a little trading and he ended up with a horse trailer full to the brim of stuff. And so we sorted it out, and for a couple of years, we traveled around and went to different little flea market type things and sold stuff. And then the last few years, with us having a business and then my dad passing and then just life in general, that hasn't been something we have done. So I really wanted to get that cabin cleaned out of all of the excess stuff and kind of move forward from that. However, there are a lot of cool things in there, and so I wanted to use that as an opportunity. So I started a second Etsy page. It is called Little Rockies Vintage, and so far it has been a huge hit. I'm not going to be actively searching for a lot of vintage and antique stuff, but for sure when I come across it, I'm probably going to pick it up and add it to my Etsy shop. So I came across this cute little gravy boat. It is Fire King, so it is an anchor hawking Fire King. Obviously it's not jadeite, but it is some of their milk glass. And so I was super pumped. Like, I feel like I'm on a new treasure hunt now that I'm looking for stuff that I know I could put in my store. And then I also picked up these little tins. They're a little bit more rustic. They're kind of worn out, but I do know that these are pretty popular too. So both of those things will be going in my vintage Etsy shop. So I will put a link to that down below. You probably won't see a lot more of that kind of stuff here on my YouTube channel. Just a heads up, FYI. I will keep things more to the DIY, thrift, flip, and wood sign type stuff. But if you are in the market for vintage finds, check that out. I am slowly progressing through that cabin full of stuff and uploading at least once a week to the Etsy page. Okay, so one of the next pieces that I found at a garage sale was this cute little wicker lunch basket. And if you guys are also fans of Julie's Designs and Signs, she painted one of these up and it was so super cute. And so I think that that also is going to be a thrift flip. I have not gotten to the items that we're thrifting or flipping today, but this is one. So I do think I will have a second thrift flip video that will be coming at a later date, probably in September, as we work through the month. But this was a cute little basket. It obviously needs some TLC and some cleaning. It came with some extra junk. But then I also picked up these clay pots at the same garage sale, and I'm probably not going to do anything with them. I'm just going to use them for fall and probably all year decorating on my front porch. But I will be fixing up this basket. Finally time, I'm gonna show you the big project that I got for today's video. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's what I've been looking for. So I have seen a couple of other people display their coffee mugs in a cubby type thing like this. And I wanted to build one or figure something out, and I just didn't really have the right pieces to make it work. And so when I saw this piece, I knew that it was going to be perfect for what I wanted to do. So this is a pretty big piece. It's a 3x4 as far as the cubbies, and then it does have some hooks down below. And I was so pumped about it. Obviously, I don't like the color. That's not gonna go in my home. And because a lot of my, I don't think I'm gonna display my Ray Dunn mugs in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I mean, I know what I'm gonna do, but I don't really know for sure how I'm gonna display it. I've got lots of ideas. So we're gonna be painting this today. We're gonna be painting it with Country Chic paint, and we're gonna kind of give this a little bit of a facelift today on the video. And then the final pieces that we're gonna be working on in today's video are some TV trays. So I have 3 of these TV trays. I'm not really sure what happened to the 4th one. I got these from a friend, and I like having TV trays in our home. If we're sitting in the front room watching TV or something, it's kind of nice to have a little table to put your drinks on. We don't have to put them on the floor, the animals and everything, yada yada. I don't have to explain to you if you have cats or dogs. But I don't really like this wood color. I want something a little more vintage, farmhouse, a little bit more my style, and what will fit in a lot nicer in my living room. So I'm going to be painting these as well today, and those are going to be the 2 flips that we are going to do. So I'm going to take you guys along. I'm going to get them all washed up and ready to go. Probably, I don't really feel like they're too super dirty. Maybe just a quick wash and then some sanding, and then we will get them painted. So I had seen where the Ginger Chick Rehab had actually used like a spray polyurethane to make sure that things didn't bleed through, and I didn't have that, so I just used the clear coat. But I am using Country Chic paint to paint over this. This is one of my favorite colors, and I'm happy that I finally got to use it on something super cute to put into my house. I'm also going to use their furniture wax to just kind of distress, and I'm just buffing it on and then rubbing it out. And then I'm going to also use their Tough Coat as the final layer, and I'm doing that on both this little cubby system and the tables. I've used the Tough Coat on my coffee table in my front room, and it's so handy when the little kids draw on there or something. It just wipes it right off and you don't lose any of the paint or the distressing. So that's what I'm using. I love my Country Chic paint, and I will have it linked down in the description box below if you guys want to shop from my friends at Julia's Junk. They are a Country Chic retailer, so you can check them out down below. So now I'm going to be using these stamps from Prima. I also got these from my friends at Julia's Junk. I really liked these stencil-like numbers, and so I thought they'd be cute. I'm just using a Versa Fine ink pad. This is what I've used on, I stamped this on the back of all of my signs, and in this stamp pad it came with this clear sheet, and the stamps just kind of hooked onto it, so I just inked them up. I made sure that the that clear sheet was clean. Obviously it's not clean, but it doesn't have ink on it. And then it made it easier for me to line up the numbers in the corner. They were all the same distance and everything. If you guys ever watch any of my videos, I don't measure anything, but I am so excited with how these turned out. They just fit in so much better in our home. You can see there is a little bit of bleeding when I did the Tough Coat over that ink, but I like it. I think it kind of adds to the distressing. And then finally, my cup organization is ready to go. I think I need a couple more Rae Dunn mugs. What do you think? I think I better go shopping for some. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was super fun to create and share with you, and I look forward to doing this again. If this is the type of content you like, let me know so that I can make sure that I make more thrift flip videos for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, how about you stay tuned for some bloopers and see who was helping me out in the garage today. crap, but hey, let me show you the crap that I did just pick